This car has never left this island. That's because my grandfather bought it new here in 1995, and today I'm gonna try to drive it home. There is a problem though, actually several. We don't even know if it'll start. It's never been on a highway, and it hasn't gone more than 35 miles per hour, probably ever. And even if by some miracle it makes it the 2 hours home, I don't even know if it's worth saving until I can get it on a lift and look underneath. But I have to try, because this car means a lot to me. I just got over to the island, and this thing is in rough shape. Look at it. It looks really cool, but ever since my grandfather passed away like 14 years ago, my grandmother bought this and has been driving this Mercedes around, and this has just been left to sit. So I don't even know if it works, and no one really drives it. We might have a lot of work to do before we even set off. I don't even know if it starts. I have the key, and I'm hoping that it just turns on, but who knows? So the outside's pretty disgusting. It's sat outside for a really long time, so there's like mold growing on pretty much every surface and just a lot of dirt and grime. The inside isn't a whole lot better. It's pretty gross, and there's even like stuff in the vents, so I'm a little worried a mouse got to some things, which is one reason I'm not sure if it works. However, the beautiful thing about this wagon is it's got something pretty great under the hood. See if we can get the hood even open. Lift that up. Oh, there we go. V8 port injection. This is an LT1, which is a super durable V8 that Chevy used to make, and it's pretty indestructible. It also can be pretty heavily modified, which is something, if we can get this back home and it's savable, I'm excited to do. But we gotta see if it starts. I have faith in this old LT1. These things, like I said, are pretty bulletproof, so making sure everything looks okay. Dirty, but it doesn't look like it's leaking anything. The true test. Well, let's start. Electronics, good. LT1, baby. This is why American cars are sometimes really good. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't sound super healthy, but it is running. Let's check. Oh, it's loud underneath here. It's idling a little rough, and it is really loud, and there's some rattling. I'm gonna turn it off and check the oil real quick, but just because it started does not mean we're out of the woods yet. This thing has sat on an island with salt air its whole life, so I don't even know if it can make it home. Starting is a great first step. In hindsight, I probably should have checked this before starting the car, but let's see. Oh, we are golden. In fact, we might be, oh, can you see that? We might be a little past golden. There's almost too much oil in there, but I'll take it. Better than no oil. Now, because it hasn't driven in a long time, I think what we should do is take it for a quick test drive before we really commit to driving it home. Either way, I'm gonna have to do it, but I just wanna fix anything that might need to be fixed here. Problem is, there's only one auto parts store on this entire island. So hopefully nothing is too broken, and hopefully it works. Oh yeah. Guys, look at this digital gauge it has. And it only has 69,000 miles. We're in motion, baby. We got motion. Oh, yeah. Oh, the camera's moving around. Uh-oh. Not too shabby. The dash even works. Our oil pressure says it's really high. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if any of these gauges work. I don't know if the gas gauge is actually full, which is a little scary. Yeah, I can't rely on any of this information, so I'm gonna not. Honestly, 22 miles an hour has never felt smoother in my life. Something about an old American V8. These things just keep on trucking, dude. It's crazy. We're about to turn onto the main road here. Let's check if the blinkers work. The brakes work. I probably should have checked that before, but blinker works. It's a little lazy, but it works. All right, let's see what this sucker can do, huh? Here we go. I just got a thumbs up from somebody already. All right, off we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, and it shifts. I probably shouldn't be beating on it, but dang, that's 50 miles an hour. Woo! That feels pretty good, actually. That actually felt pretty good. Now, this car, like I said, has never left this island. My grandparents moved to Martha's Vineyard, which is an island off the coast of Massachusetts, in the 90s, and they bought this car on the island, new when there was a dealership here, but now there is no dealership at all on the island, so you can't buy a car here. But this car has lived its entire life here, and I grew up coming here every summer, going to the beach, and I would hop in the back of this car. There's rear-facing seats in this thing, and I remember getting in and going to the beach, loading up all the stuff, going to get ice cream all the time with my family and my cousins, and this thing has so many memories in it. And now that my grandmother is finally selling her house here, she passed me the keys to the car, and I couldn't say no. This thing, well, it's too many memories. It's making me smile just driving it at 40 miles an hour, which it's doing happily. I'm surprised. I'm just gonna take it around a little bit and see if anything feels weird and see if the gauges are actually functioning, because like I said, I have no idea. But this thing is full of memories and full of sand. Give it the beans. Oh yeah, oh! I'm pleasantly surprised. It does seem to have very high oil pressure. Like, I'm still looking at the gauge and it's still all the way at the top of the gauge. What's going on with that? Better than having low oil pressure, I suppose. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top it off with some gas, go to the auto parts store and just get anything I think I might need for this journey. I have to get this car on a boat to cross the ocean, take a 2-hour drive home, which it's never done such a long drive or at high speed. And then I need to go get it on my lift and see if this car is even savable. Because the salt air on these islands can do a lot of damage to cars. And even though this car has only 69,000 miles, it could be completely rotted underneath and I wouldn't know. Which is a scary thought now that I'm driving it at 45 miles an hour. So I don't usually think ahead, I just do. I am using the mirror that's supposed to be attached as a stand for my camera. It was on the ground when I got in here, so it's not very usable. That is broken, but that's an easy fix. Now that we have everything we need, tires are filled up, car is ready for excursion, I'm just gonna take it somewhere special to me one last time before it leaves this island for good. I don't think it's ever gonna come back here. Hopefully I will, but I don't think the car will. So I wanna bring it to the beach one more time, just to give it its last hurrah. I think it deserves that. Plane taking off. I brought her one last time to the beach. There's almost nobody here. Look at this place. There's the ocean. Well, it felt right to bring the wagon back here one last time to the beach. It's kind of sad, honestly. It's the last piece of my grandparents that's still on the island. And they spent a lot of their life here. They loved it here. I loved coming here as a kid, and I remember coming to the beach all the time with all my cousins in the back of this car. So it's a little bittersweet, but I'm happy to be taking the car home. And this is why I love cars. It's not just something that can get you from point A to point B, it's something that can hold memories and can make you feel something. And as much as I love supercars, they make you feel something. Sometimes the old ratty car that you've had for a long time that's beat up and has scratches and is dirty, that can make you feel the most. So there's a plane landing right now. There's also a car coming and I always feel embarrassed filming in front of people, so let's go get this thing home. All right, I think I'm in the right place. The boat gets in over here, I'm in line here, and I think this is where I'm supposed to like park the car to board the boat. But in all honesty, I have no idea and this is super confusing, so I hope I'm not doing something wrong.
Lane 2.
Lane 2, awesome.
Just go around that bus.
Yeah.
Take your time. Lane 2.
Now, I'm a little stressed because when I went to start the car earlier after I got gas and stuff, it didn't start great. If it doesn't start while I'm supposed to be boarding, I'm gonna be very scared. All right, let's hope it starts. There we go. Ooh. Thank you, man, appreciate it. This thing's a boat, dude. So. We're in the boat. That was a tight squeeze, look at this. I'm against the wall on this side, and I'm pretty close to the wall on this side. This car is so wide. Oh my God, that dog is so cute. I'm gonna sit here for about an hour. I won't make you wait through that, but then there's the stress that the car might not start when we get to the other side, so we'll have to see. I got lucky that it started getting on, so always time for things to go wrong. And then the 2-hour highway journey. Well, there goes the island it's known its whole life. It's kind of sad, honestly, but off we go back to the homeland. It's crazy that that car has lived its entire life on that island. Out of all the cars that I could be driving across, this one might be a little sketchy, but it's so comfortable. I can lounge. I can lounge fully across the front and just take a little rest while the boat goes. I don't have to do anything right now. So this is pretty sick. Looks like we are about to unload. So I'm hoping the car starts again, and then we can start the real journey. All right, he's started up his car. Let's see, please. Squeaky, but good, yes. Made it across, an hour and 36 minutes. That's a lot of time for something to go wrong at speeds this car has never sustained, but the fact that we got across and it's running, I feel pretty good, baby. You gotta hear that LT1 scream. If this turns into a driving at night situation though, which we only have a few more hours of sunlight, so if anything goes wrong, we're gonna run out of light and then I'm gonna be scared. The headlights in this car are pretty bad. I am gonna put on my seatbelt for safety. Let's see how this goes. I am getting an error light right now, but I don't think that means anything in this car. It's more of a by feel sort of thing. If something feels broken, it's probably broken. But if it tells you it's broken and it feels fine, it's probably fine. We're gonna go off that logic. Pressure is finally left high, but it's juking me out. Look at this thing. It's like, hot, sleek. I don't know what's going on with that thing. Oh, oil pressure's back to high now. Okay, probably fine. Again, doesn't feel like anything's broken. So nothing's broken. Logic. We're about to get onto the highway. This road is turning onto highway, so we must initiate highway speed. There's so many cars behind me that want to go faster. Hold on. All right, we're initiating highway speed and right lane. All right, that's 50. How does it feel at like 65? Everything's going good right now. Come on. She's a little lazy to 60. There we go. All right, I think we're good. Oh, the check engine light just came on. I think that's fine though. Again, everything feels fine, so it's fine. I have to leave the windows down for ventilation because there's quite a bit of carbon monoxide leaking in. I'm going almost 70, 65, 70, and things feel okay, but it's becoming apparent to me that I never checked the torque on the wheel bolts. Probably fine. No weird vibration or anything. This thing rides so smooth. It's great. This says it has cruise control. Can you see that? Yep, cruise control. I want to see if it works. So I'm going to turn it on. If this works, I'll be amazed. How do I do it? Oh, those are wipers. Oh gosh, wrong button. Oh my gosh, is it working? Is this working right now? Or is the car just so heavy that it's carrying momentum at the same speed? It's really hard to tell. Dude, the cruise control works! No way! I'm riding easy peasy right now, bruh. She's a beaut, dude. I'm really glad there's a lot of traffic that I'm passing on the left-hand side of the highway, and I'm really glad I'm on the right-hand side. I think this thing would overheat in traffic. The temp has kind of slowly started to climb this whole time, which makes me mildly nervous, but I think as long as we keep moving, we're okay. And my whole theory of staying in the right lane, that went out the window quite a while ago. And I've been sticking in the left lane. This thing's moving, and people get out of its way because it looks like a boat coming at you. There's a cop up there, but I'm safe as long as I stay behind him. Pro tip, always stay behind the cops. They can't get you from there. It feels, what the heck was that back there? Well, it feels good to be off the highway. I gotta say, I'm feeling much better now. We are within striking distance of home. Hopefully smooth sailing, but I might have to do a little 1-2 shift. See how she does. There's no better time to blow up the transmission than when you're almost home. Let's see the power. Foot to the floor. Oh, with a little tire squeal. Yes. Oh, it shifts smooth. Yeah, there we go, baby. Woo! That's that power, baby. Dude, big corner coming up. It's frightening. I gotta tighten my cheeks so I don't slide across the bench seat. Oh my gosh. Ah! Everything just went flying. This thing sucks in the corners. The brakes. Turn in. Everything goes flying. Hit the gas. Woo! Oh yeah. Well, we did it. The wagon has somehow made it all the way back, and it didn't even skip a single beat. The check engine light, in fact, went off. The car got better as we drove it, and now it's sitting here in my driveway. But we still have to get this thing to the shop, get it on a lift, and see how bad it is underneath. And I hope that it's not, because after driving it that far and it doing so well, I really want to keep it. So let's see what happens. We are pulling up to the shop. Oh, there he is. That thing's making a funky noise. Stop. It's making a weird noise in the front. It always has. Okay. Oh, what do you think of this thing, dude?
Smells like gas.
Yep, probably. It probably smells like everything, dude. Every fluid. This thing is beautiful, though.
It's definitely dirty.
Yeah, it's not great in that respect. Want to see something cool, though? I don't even think you guys have seen this on the camera here. All right, so hold that glass up for a sec. All right, so this can go two ways, bro. It can go down, like that, or whoa, yeah. Yeah, those are for another project that came to my house, and I realized I had the perfect vehicle for picking them up.
I think it's really dirty, and it sounds broken.
Imagine a cam, long tube headers for perhaps a supercharger.
Yeah, I want a supercharger.
This has the beautiful LT1 in it, but you know what I haven't done, Will, yet, which you probably already have realized?
What?
Is we haven't put it on the lift to see if it's rusty underneath.
Well, it probably is.
It probably is, but how rusty? This barely fits in here, and I'm a little sketched out to lift it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I really hope it's not that bad. You never know what you're getting, though. If there's holes underneath here, we're in trouble. Yep. Wow, that's sketchy. Wow, it is really not horrible. It's mostly just like there's clear surface rust on this, but I gotta say, even the mufflers are surface rusty, but not like rusted out. And I've seen that on cars that haven't lived on it. I don't know what the heck's going on right there. It's got a little rust on it. But overall, even the bolts, look at that. Bro, the bolts for the exhaust.
They're so covered in oil that they're not rusty.
That's sick. Guys, overall, I think we're mint. Like, pretty mint. Which means I think we're good to modify Grandpa's wagon. I don't know what we should do to it, but drop a comment down below. I'm excited. This is a super sentimental project for me, and I would love to make it really cool, but I'm not 100% sure what to do with it because it's American. I don't know American cars. Help me out in the comments, subscribe, and if you liked this video, watch one of these other ones that's coming up.